Unfortunately, today, it didn't give me the setup to allow myself to sit down with you tonight and say, okay, this is what I did, because I was going to trade it. Okay, I was going to enter at the low, run the highs, go short, and ride it down that way too. I was going to do it, but nothing panned out. It didn't mean that the model's broke. It doesn't mean that the model's broke. It doesn't mean that I can't find winning trades. It just means that the market did not provide the structure to allow this to form. Does it result in a losing trade? No, because the logic wasn't utilized that would have put me in a losing trade. It never formed. Does this appear in the fair value gap that I was drawing your attention to this morning on the community post? No. And no one can manipulate and say it was. It just wasn't there, folks. So, it's just a missed move. And there's nothing you can do about it, except for beat yourself up and say, oh, I wish I woulda, coulda, shoulda. And that stuff doesn't make you money. And it doesn't take any more money out of your pocket. So don't do it. If you push the button and you enter the trade, you did that. Nobody in this community, including me, chief of all of them, never told you to buy or sell anything. You're never going to have instructions where I'm telling you to buy or sell anything. It's always going to be study this, observe this, watch this. That's what I'm saying. They're not code words for anything. They're specific elements of study. Put your attention here. Watch and see. Observe. Is there any characteristics repeating with the logic that I teach? That's not trading. Okay? That's not trade advice. That's not investing advice. That's not money management advice. It's just practicing reading price action. And that's how I teach. It might not be for you. Maybe you want me to drive around in Lamborghinis and lie to you about stupid stuff that ain't going to work in the market. That's just not what I'm going to do. That's not me. I do things in the charts that make sense. I teach it. It's transferable knowledge. But you have to be prepared to receive it, study it, practice it, and endure all these times where you look for something to be there and it doesn't happen. And then the move takes place that you've missed. That's the test. Are you going to lose your mind because you missed a big move like today? I used to do that when I was younger. And it got me nowhere, but backwards. Don't live in your losses. Missing moves is a loss. Taking a monetary loss in the market is a loss. Taking a demo trade that's a losing trade, that's a loss. The mental impact on that, you have control over. You can decide to amplify every bit of that, or you can say, you know what can I take from this so that way I can never be hurt this much again by it, because it will repeat. But you have to be able to condition yourself so that way when these knocks and trips and falls and setbacks, when they occur, oh, I've been here before. That way it doesn't completely derail you. That's an important lesson. And unfortunately, no one really touches that because they all pretend that they never make mistakes and they always catch the runs.